In last lecture, we have discussed when will a body float or sink, right? So, what is the cause of, in terms of density, when do we say a solid will float on the in a liquid? Condition for flotation, what was that? Condition for flotation. What was that? A solid will float in a liquid if I talk in terms of forces. In terms of forces, if I say, Vishishta, what was the condition for flotation of any solid in a liquid? Say, we have to complete this chapter today. Can you hear me?
The buoyant force should be more.
Buoyant force should be more than what?
The gravitational force.
Gravitational force. In terms of density, if I say, what was that?
Density of the liquid should be more.
Density of solid should be lesser than density of liquid, or density of liquid is more than density of solid, right? So these are the two conditions we say. Who is DJ Gamer? Kanish, you know him? Not one of us, no? Every day he tries to log in. Kanish? Okay, so these are the conditions for flotation of any solid in a liquid. Okay, chalo. Now, तीन छोटे-छोटे topic रहेंगे. First one is volume of solid submerged in a liquid, or height of uniform solid inside liquid this is the topic, huh? So question is what? Pehla case lete hain, case 1. If density of solid is greater than density of liquid, agar solid ka density is greater than density of liquid, then if I drop a solid object in liquid surface, what will happen to how much of it will be above the liquid and how much of it will be submerged in the liquid? Suppose this is a marker, something like this. If I place it gently in a liquid whose density is lesser than this one, right? So how much of it will be floating above liquid and how much of it will be inside the liquid? Hello? It's a simple question. You have already answered this. If density of solid is greater than density of liquid, if I place it gently on the liquid top, how much of it will sink? What fraction of it will sink, or entire solid will sink, or only half of it will sink and half of it will be over water?
It will sink entirely.
It will entirely sink because density of solid is more than density of liquid. So in case to full volume is entire solid is submerged. Now, second case, case 2. If density of solid is lesser than density of liquid, if density of solid is lesser than density of liquid, question is what fraction of its total volume, what fraction of total volume of solid is submerged in liquid? That's the question. If density of solid is lesser than density of liquid, then what fraction of total volume is submerged in liquid?
Sir, half of the total volume.
No, it depends on density. So I'll explain this. See, this is liquid, right? Now, suppose this is a solid, and density of this is lesser than density of the liquid. If I place it gently on the top of the liquid surface, it will naturally go down. Why it goes down? It will go down. Why it will go down? See, here, if I place, suppose this is water. If I place it on the top of the water, let us assume this is made up of wood, whose density is naturally lesser than that of water. If I place it on the top of the wood, water, it will go down first. Why? In terms of forces, let us talk. Hello. Do you think this is going to, this will be able to like float completely? Do you think if I place it on the top of the water, it will remain entirely above the water, or part of it will go down?
Part of it will go down.
Yes, sir.
Part of it will sink, right? So question is, why does it sink even a little? When its density is lesser than the density of this liquid, why it even sinks a small, like by a small amount or whatever? Because buoyant force initially when entire body is above water or liquid, the initially buoyant force is zero. I'll repeat, when the entire body, this entire object is above the liquid, entire thing is above the liquid, there is no buoyant force. Why? What is, how do we measure buoyant force?
The weight of the liquid displaced.
Weight of the liquid displaced. When solid is in air, so when entire solid is in air, not even a fraction of it is immersed. That means that no liquid is displaced. If no liquid is displaced, then buoyant force is zero. Buoyant force is weight of the liquid displaced. Abhi entire solid is in air. Not even a fraction of it is inside liquid. So naturally, weight of the liquid displaced, that is buoyant force, is zero. True?
Yes, sir.
But gravitational force will act. Gravitational force to lag raha na in downward direction. So it will start sinking. Right? The solid will start sinking. Right? Now, as it goes down, you'll observe it has started displacing some liquid. As solid goes down, it displaces some liquid, right? See, as it goes down, it will displace some liquid, right?
Yes, sir.
So buoyant force will start increasing. Increases as solid as part of solid sinks in liquid, goes down, right? So a stage will come at some point, at some stage, buoyant force will be equal to gravitational force. Gravitational force will remain constant, but as it goes down, buoyant force will go on increasing. So at some point, buoyant force will be equal to gravitational pull. Do you agree to this? हेलो, ये चैप्टर लग रहा है किसी ने इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं लिया. इतना बुरा चैप्टर नहीं है जितना तुमने बना दिया. कनिष्क, नो रिस्पॉन्स फ्रॉम योर साइड. कनिष्क, Okay, so buoyant force is equal to gravitational force. So at some point, buoyant force is equal to gravitational force. So suppose अंदर से volume submerged या volume immersed is Vs. So say Vs be volume submerged. Capital V be volume of solid. Vs, capital Vs is volume submerged and capital V is total volume. पूरा volume कितना है? V. And Vs is what? Volume submerged, right? ds be density of solid. Density of solid. And dl is density of liquid. अभी फटाफट बताओ. What is buoyant force in this case? What is buoyant force acting in this case? या पहले gravitational force बता चुन. Gravitational force acting on the solid. Say. बड़ा आसान है, कई बार हमने लिख लिया. Gravitational force का मतलब होता है weight. बोलो कितना लग रहा है उसका weight? What is weight of the solid in this case? Density is given, volume is given, gravity is known. What will be expression for? Hello. Gravitational force कितना होगा?
Sir, volume of solid times volume of density of solid.
Volume of
solid.
Total volume, not volume submerged.
Yeah,
Total volume into density of what?
Density of solid.
Density of solid into
G. Small
G.
g.
This is mass into gravity, right?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. Our volume is so low. It's full. Okay. Now tell me what will be buoyant force? Buoyant force कितना लगा? What is buoyant force acting on the solid?
Density of liquid.
Density of liquid is correct. Gravity is there. Volume. What volume should I take?
Small g.
Volume submerged.
Volume submerged. So Vs we have to take because weight of the liquid displaced is what matters here. So Vs is volume submerged. Now the volume submerged into density of the liquid into gravity, right? Okay. Now under this condition, the two forces should be equal, right? Under this condition, the two forces should be equal. So Fb is equal to Fg, if I may. V into ds into G is equal to Vs into dl into G. So G gets cancelled. This is fraction of the volume submerged is equal to density of solid by density of liquid. So fraction of the volume, total volume submerged in the liquid is equal to ratio of density of the solid to density of the liquid. Got it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, if I want to rewrite this expression in terms of height for a uniform body. So suppose there's a cylinder or some object which has a uniform thickness. Thickness नीचे से लेके ऊपर तक same, cross sectional area is same throughout, right? So HB submerged. H is the height of the solid above, sorry, underwater, is submerged, and small h be total height. So in that case, volume of the submerged volume is how much? See, ये same expression मुझे height के terms में लिखना, right? जैसे ये this is a marker, right? It is made up of some material which is lighter than water. So if I place it in water, part of it will be above the water and most of it will be underwater, right? So in terms of volume, I am able to write, but in terms of height, I am not written it. So if HS is the height submerged and A is cross-sectional area, then what is volume submerged? Area is known and height submerged is known. So how will you write volume? Hello.
Yes, sir.
यूनिफॉर्म सॉलिड है ना, सो वॉल्यूम कैसे होगा? ये हाइट और एरिया दिया हो तो वॉल्यूम इज व्हाट? वॉल्यूम इज हाइट इनटू एरिया. Volume submerged is height submerged into area. Put the two values here. HS into A, H into A, ds by dl. A gets cancelled. So fraction of height submerged is also same. Volume. But this is true only for this thing. This thing is true only for what? Only for uniform solids. This is true. This is universally true, even if it is non-uniform solid. नहीं? अगर ये non-uniform solid होगा तो भी conical volume होगा, ऐसा conical solid होगा, then also it is true, right? Then also it is true, ये वाला. But this is not true for this one. This is true only for uniform solids. Wherever section of the solid, cross-section area of the solid is uniform throughout. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Let me write 2 questions. We'll solve 2-3 questions based on this. Given a wooden cylinder with density 700 kg per meter cube. If it's placed with its axis vertical on water surface, what part of it will be submerged in water? Find height of cylinder above water surface given its height is 24 centimeters. Chalo, do it. हेलो, नो वन रिस्पॉन्डिंग. आ रहा है क्वेश्चन? एवरीथिंग इज स्टिल रिटन ऑन द बोर्ड. यू हैव टू यूज दिस फॉर्मूला. ऐसा वाटर था. व्हाट इज डेंसिटी ऑफ वाटर? डेंसिटी ऑफ वाटर इज 1000 kg per meter cube. डेंसिटी ऑफ वुड या सॉलिड ले लो 700 kg per meter cube. ऐसा एक सिलेंड्रिकल ब्लॉक था, इसको ऐसा रख दिया तो ये कितना नीचे होगा और टोटल के कंपैरिजन में. The question is, if it is placed with excess vertical on a water surface, what part of it will be submerged